Hello. Good morning. Happy Monday. It is Monday, the 9th of March. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new weekly vlog. If you're new here, my name's Natasha. I would love it if you would stick around, if you would like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I have been shockingly shit at doing the weekly vlogs. I've literally just picked up the camera as and when I think something exciting's happening with no real context and just piled it all together in a video every week. Now, I do think that I set quite high expectations for my vlogs. I think that I don't really appreciate the fact that I am very new to this and that not many people who start that are new try and get like a whole weekly vlog. Like, I compare myself to some people that have been weekly vlogging for years, and it's just a little bit silly. I'm also trying to juggle working full time, being a single mum. I'm trying to do all short form content for the baking. I've obviously got my baking business on the side. I'm also training to be a PT. I think that there's just a lot at the minute. So this week, my aim, alongside doing baking, because I've got a lot of bakes this week, it's Mother's Day on Sunday, which between that and Easter, I've got a lot of shit to do, okay? I've got Mother's Day cupcakes coming out my arse. I've got Easter egg cheesecakes coming out my ears. It's just a lot. I've got a birthday brownie K-pop Demon Hunters slab to do tomorrow. I'm attempting to decorate a 2-tier heart cake today. Go big or go home. I'm trying to make buttercream at the right consistency for me, so I've been creaming butter for 10 minutes. I have, however, made myself some breakfast. Now, I have been slacking quite a bit with healthy eating. I've made, this looks delish. I've made protein pancakes. It's got, before it slips, pistachio spread, and then I've microwaved some frozen raspberries, so it makes it like jammy. I'm editing last week's weekly vlog whilst editing TikToks for the baking channel. All of that will be linked down below. I would appreciate it if you would go and follow on the baking Instagram and the baking TikTok as well. You know when you've got just a lot in your brain? I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to make another coffee as well because I've only had one. I've normally had 3 by now. I'm going to finish editing the TikToks, finish creaming my butter, and I'll let you see the shit show that will be me decorating a heart cake. See you in a little bit. That is the crumb coat done. That's my first attempt at a crumb coat. And you know what? I'll take it. I'm going to put that in the fridge. I'm going to let it set. Then I'm going to come back and I'm going to put the top on in a different colour. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Today is the 10th of March. Oh, I'm covered in spots. I don't know what is going on, but like my temples. Why have I got spots on my temples? So I'm ever so sorry about that. I'm currently en route to the gym. I didn't go yesterday because I had a cake to make and a brownie slab to make and a pick and mix box to make and stuffed Kinder cookies to make. So by the time because I think people think that like it doesn't take as long as it actually does to like bake, but once my stand mixer broke, oh, that was a drama in itself. I had to go out and get a new stand mixer, but my new one is actually so nice. I think it's a Kenwood one. It's delightful. So I've reinvested in a new stand mixer. I'm currently just on my way to the gym, but I'm gonna get a little Red Bull first. I'm going to see what flavours they've got, and then I'm gonna get going to the gym. I'll take you into the gym with me. I'm gonna take the brownie slab and the cake to the customer that's ordered them this afternoon. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna edit some of the vlog. I've got 2 TikToks that I need to edit. I don't think I've got to bake anything today, which is actually quite nice. I've got loads of orders going out over the weekend because it is Mother's Day on Sunday. So I will have this vlog filled with quite a lot of cupcake Mother's Day decorating. I'll see you in a little bit at the gym. So that is the gym done. I did a glutes and hamstring workout, but there was somebody that was on the Smith machine when I wanted to do my squat, so I just went on to the cable machine and then did the single arm pull downs, which obviously isn't glutes or hamstrings, but I just thought, I fucking hate it, you know, when you're just like looking around and not knowing what to do. That squat machine will be the death of me. Honest to God, that makes me feel like such a boss bitch. Putting a belt, I don't know what it is about putting a belt on, but I feel so good. I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna make some breakfast. I fancy something savoury. I'm gonna see what my Jason sourdough looks like, because I didn't buy any on this week's shop, but I do find that it has a longer shelf life than like standard bread. So if that is all okay, I'll probably have avocado and mushroom on toast. The last couple of days I've had like protein pancakes, which is sweet, or overnight oats, which is sweet, or porridge, which is usually quite sweet. So I fancy something savoury today. For lunch, I think I'm gonna have my Itsu dumplings, just because for like a whole pack it's like 300 calories, which I think is really good. It's not bad in protein either if you get the duck or the chicken one, and I've got the duck one. I need to get some mince out because I've got to pick Logan up because normally his dad's mum picks him up, but she's on holiday this week, so I'm doing dinner for him. So I think I'm going to make us some sort of bolognese dish, maybe. I'm going to a friend's house for tea tomorrow. We're having like a cheeseburger bacon pasta. It's one of the Alex Kitchen Bangers meals. So actually, I don't know whether I want to have that. Do I want that? I'm running out of options. So I've got on the menu salt and pepper chicken flatbreads, but he's not, there's no point making Logan that because he's not going to eat it because it's spicy, which is fair. What other options have I got? I think that this looks so nice. Loaded potato soup. Logan won't want that, but a good bite one. He won't have salmon. I could just do a creamy chicken and mushroom pasta, but I do feel like I just make that all the time. But then, if it's not broken, why fix it? You see? The chicken stuffing and gravy hot pot, honestly. I might make that, actually. Because then I can put chicken, the stuffing, the potato, the cheese I've got, and then I can add extra veg into it. So I'll add potatoes, I'll add carrots, mushrooms, onion, and then I think I'll do it with a side of broccoli. That's what I'm going to have. So I'll take the chicken out when I get home, make my breakfast. Bish bash bosh. Got some work to do. Like I said before I went into the gym, I've got quite a bit of editing to do, so I think that's going to take up the majority of my afternoon. I've not got any bakes to do today, so that's quite nice. I've got people picking up stuff on Friday and on Saturday, ready for Mother's Day on Sunday, so I need to start baking on Thursday, but that's okay. I'll see you when I get home for breakfast. Hello. Morning. Happy Wednesday? Wednesday. It is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. I'm going to get a squares bar. I'm going to make some pre-workout. And I'm going to the gym. I went yesterday, I'm going today, and then I think I'm going to go Saturday morning, and that'll be my 3 workouts of the week. I'm very hungry today. I've got a vintage parcel that I need to send off before I go to the gym. And then not a lot really else. I'm going to go to my friend's house later and help him find a lamp for his house. He's just a boy and he doesn't have a clue what he's doing. I need to put you on charge. You are flashing at me. Oh God, now I'm sweating. Just done the school run. I'm going to go to... Oh, I'm going to show you these actually. I made some cookies yesterday because I'm trying to perfect a stuffed cookie recipe. And I've seen a lot on TikTok where people put sauce spread into a piping bag, shove it into the cookie and then fill it. Biscoff, stuffed cookie with a Biscoff, because these are quite good as well, because then that makes them hard, because once I've taken them out of the oven they're obviously soft. Put the spread, put the biscuit in, and then it hardens. And then Kinder ones, these aren't stuffed but they do have Kinder pieces inside. They're so soft. I'm going to take them with me because he's got a little boy. Do a bit of editing. I'm not baking anything today. I don't know if I've got some more baking content on here. Please go over to my TikTok to take a look at some of my baking content, because that's where I post a lot of my baking stuff, and then orders can be placed on Instagram. I love a squares bar. Not much else to update you on. See you at the gym. Sunday, it is Mother's Day, so it is the 15th of March, but it's 5:15 in the evening, so I'm quite late. Ever since I stopped with my coach, my online coach, I have been a mess. Doesn't help that I have my own baking business, so I am surrounded by delicious goods constantly. I've done really well today. I went to the gym this morning and I did a banging glute session. So I basically trained until failure. I did leg press, hip abductors, sumo squats. The hyperextension thing, I did that, and I did seated leg curl, and I made sure to basically load up on weights. I then came home. I have bought some of this. I feel like such a Gen Z, Gen X, whatever Gen it is. I brought Jason's sourdough, and I had smoked salmon, scrambled eggs, Jason's sourdough, and some figs for my breakfast. But because I've just got back from the gym, it was quite late, so I didn't have lunch. So I've now got quite a heavy dinner. I bought some udon noodles from an Asian supermarket, and they've just been sat in my pantry for ages. So I've boiled them. I've boiled a whole packet of prawns because the whole packet is 240 calories. And then I've just chopped up some veggies. I've got onion, I've got carrots, I've got mushrooms, I've got peppers. Made a little sauce with some sesame oil, soy sauce, and white wine vinegar. So it's like a bit of a Chinesey thing. And that's what I'm going to add for my tea. I still think, so I'm obviously take this with a pinch of salt. This is just what I was on plan wise when I was at the end of finishing with my online coach. So I'm having between 1600 and 1700 calories per day, getting in 10k steps per day, working out 3 times a week. So glute focus, lower body, upper body. But I am surrounded by buttercream. These are because I need to take content photos for my Easter range. Now, by the time this goes up, I still don't think that Easter will be over, but this might be the last weekly vlog I do before we go to Disneyland. If there's anything that you want from the Easter range, please go to my Instagram, take a look. I've got 3 different options. Logan, are you hungry yet? Logan had quite a late lunch. So, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to plan my meals because I've started watching somebody on YouTube and I knew this. I love looking around the supermarket. I'm a sucker for it. I think it's a bit of me time that I thoroughly enjoy, but I spend too much money and I buy stuff that I don't need don't particularly want throughout the week that's quite unhealthy, that might be on offer or that I've not seen before and I'm like, oh, I'll try that. No, I'm going to do an online Tesco shop. That's another thing. There isn't a big Tesco that's local to me, so unless I am out of the town that I'm in, I don't go. But I've been wanting to carry on going so that I can save up my Tesco Club Card points to go towards my Virgin flights for when we go to America next year. Cheers. I'm going to do my online shop with Tesco after I've planned out my meals. Hello from future me. I just wanted to come in here to end this week's weekly vlog. It's quite a bit in the future now, but when I was doing my editing just now, I realised that I've not ended the weekly vlog. Dear. Hope you all enjoyed this week's weekly vlog. I would love it if you would like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you next week.